Hello. It's been a while. Sorry, I've been prioritizing other games and just haven't gotten to Against the Storm in a bit. So yeah, we're back. So just as a quick recap, last time we did the settlement of Bleak Nest, which was an ashen thicket. Managed to get through that pretty well. And now we've got two events here that we can choose from on our way to get to the Silver Seal. At least I think that's what we need. Yeah, Silver Seal is what we're looking for. We need to get to 20 seals. We have 11 so far, so we've still got some work to do. And let's see, this one is a Storm Ant column, and this one is a Somber Procession. Let's see what these are. So Storm Ant column. An enormous column of storm ants stretches in both directions. Large as a beaver's fist, they've made entire armies wait for days. On a large tree nearby, right in the middle of the ant column, you can see a trader with his guard screaming for help. Only one thing in the world would make the storm ants change course: food. So we can ignore it, or we can dump our food, which is we have to start without any food in our settlement, but our starting caravans get 20 amber for the rest of the cycle. Or we have the Somber Procession. Your caravan stumbles upon a long and somber procession carrying a body encased in a block of amber. Another viceroy perished, attempting the trial to join the queen's hands. The mourners ask you not to disturb the forest and ensure their safe passage back to the citadel. We can either pay their respects, where we win the game after opening no more than one dangerous or forbidden glade, which gives us 10 tools and 20 stones at the start of each game. Or we have to build a feast hall and complete the funeral feast event, and then we get the feast hall blueprint. Oh. But we only get that for 3 more settlements. So no food for amber, or the feast hall unlocked for 3 successful settlements, or 10 tools and 20 stone at the start of each at the start of each settlement. Man, both of these could be really good. The more pressing thing is there are points of interest down here. So I think it would be better to do this event. And specifically, I'm going to try to do 1 or fewer dangerous or forbidden glades. I don't even know what I'm going to. Oh, this is Thunderblight shards. Okay. Interesting. Or if I do this, dumping the food is at a black market. Whoa. Interesting. Bats and lizards is probably the best one here. And we have to start without any food in an black market. Ugh. I'm gonna go without going through dangerous glades. Let's do that one. And then for the settlement name, let's see. Longbridge sounds pretty good. We'll go with that. Alright. So, settlement of Longbridge. We're in an ashen thicket. I'm going to start off with bats and lizards. And let me grab... Let me grab some starting wood. Some stone. This is a clay area. So let me do clay instead. Veggies, eggs, and roots. Just load up on food. Alright. Only one dangerous or forbidden glade is allowed. In drizzle, we've got energized if we have complex food for everybody. And then in storm, off-road speed reduction, gathering speed reduction, double consumption, and more frequent rests. The more frequent rests I can mitigate with services. But brawling seems to be the easiest way to do that one. Alright, so... Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Well... I can only open up one of these, huh? Look how many there are up here. Well, I'm not expanding north, that's for sure. So it looks like this is going to be the best way to expand, is this spot down here. Grab this glade here specifically. This is our forbidden glade that we're allowed. And then take this line of glades here. Yeah. But yeah, this is going to be where we'll expand out first, so... I grab the woodcutter's camp and get that ready. It's been a while since I've played, so... starting off with a challenge like this is going to be interesting. I'll get lizards in here. What do you do? Not consuming food. Okay, that'll ease the double consumption issue. We'll start with this. there. We need... That is not a lot of clay. And not a lot of vegetables either. Is that really all I have in the starting area? It is. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see. We should... I'm going to re-roll already, because I need to get a farm. Okay, didn't get a farm. I got a carpenter. I'll take that. There's our farms. Okay. I think herb garden. Because the roots can be made into flour. The herbs can be made into packs of provisions, and the herbs are very versatile. Yeah, I think we go herb garden here. We need to not have to rely on drops. Or not drops, these things. These patches. Because with our only large glade being this one, we're going to have to work under the assumption that we're not going to have large patches. So, yeah, we have to have ways to produce resources that are going to be versatile, basically for free. So, herb garden, I might start out by dropping a rain collector. And if I don't get a geyser early on, I should make sure this is running while I'm talking here. Let's see. So those are being built. We've got 10 to house. So I need 4 houses. This stuff's gonna run out really quick. I'm gonna need a crude workstation right away, because I can make the alchemist hut, but I cannot make the carpenter. I need fabric. I don't even have any way to create fabric at the moment. Let's see. A hidden reward is useless. I won't have that many glade events. Biscuits, that could be doable. Trade routes are faster. That's also doable. I may need to rely on amber. So faster trading is going to be better. Yeah, let's take... God, I wish I could get like a grain route or something. A grain route would be great, but I can't guarantee that. Let's re-roll and see what we get. Ooh, this is good. 20 reed and 20 clay for each discovered glade. This basically is a small node. Each time I open a glade, 2 small nodes each time I open a glade. So yeah, let's grab that. That'll help a lot. Since we are avoiding dangerous and forbidden glades for the most part, this will be a lower hostility game, which will be nice. But yeah, I have to be like constantly opening glades at the opening here. Alright, let's see what our orders are. Free trade routes or a rain engine installation. In either case, we're getting 2 more villagers. I don't know that I'll need that many parts. The only thing I'd really need parts for is the mines. Let me go 3 trade routes. Let me do that. Deliver eggs. I can do that right now. That would get me pickled goods, bonus, basket of berries, and more villagers. That's interesting. Both of the ones I've gotten guarantee new villagers. Sell goods and deliver amber would get me tools. Let me grab amber trade. And then that I can't do. So cyst cultivation it is. Have at least 2 blight rot cysts at the same time. Oh, that's easy. Hell, I could probably get that from an event. Those are going to be, the blight rot cyst is going to be much later. So, we won't worry about that for now. We got to get to plus 14. We'll have 10 orders. We'll only get, like, 1 event here. This, dangerous, or not dangerous glade, this forbidden glade is only going to give us 1 event. And that doesn't guarantee that we'll get reputation from it. We are going to have to subsist off of packs. Like the crates that you can pick up. So that's why I'm just like tools right now. I need to be able to make tools. So that's another reason to get the herb garden, is because with herbs I can make crystallized dew, which is one of the components of tools. And I already have the carpenter to make tools, so we're going to be very wood heavy this game as well. Alright, let's see. I don't have any of those. I will be revealing a glade here soon. Okay, perfect. It doesn't have to be discovered in any specific season. That's good to know. Clay can get us bricks. Okay, what do we have in here? We have an abandoned cache. Good. These I have to prioritize as send to Citadel. Did I really only... I got 1 node and a fishing hut area. Cool. I mean, might as well put a fishing hut down. And then, yeah, I need to put a person in here to make things. We're going to move this into here. And we need to open up this glade. Next. Okay, this ends right here. So I can put down my rain collectors starting here. Rain collector. I'm going to slot that in right there. It's a good way to denote where that line is. And I need to start building roads as well. Because we are going to need roads long term. There's a spot for a house right there. Okay. Should be good to start. Once they get this abandoned catch popped open, I'll move one of them to the fishing hut. We also need to get our trading post and makeshift makeshift post up as soon as possible here, because we need packs of provisions. Okay. There. No bait. Collector. Okay. I did get some of the harder races or species to get resolve from, unfortunately. Man, if I could get like foxes as my third species, that would be great. Foxes or, I mean, maybe beavers. Beavers I tend to get resolved from pretty easily. But foxes tend to be the easiest one for me. Harpies wouldn't be terribly easy, but that's also a possibility. I need to change the orientation of these houses to better fit the grid that I'm making here. You don't want to have wasted space, especially with the hearth here. Since I'm not going to be able to cut into this glade or this glade, I need to prioritize this area as best I can. So the starting area is going to be my main housing. I may end up changing these to big shelters, because it allows me to house 6 people with 5 tiles. Whereas the standard shelters are 3 for 3. We're doing okay for now. I'll need to get my trading post up here soon. I want to open up this glade and then get that placed right about here. Wonder if I should get another rain collector going early. Maybe not. We're getting resin from the trees. I could turn that into coats if necessary. I have to have a way to make coats, though. I could do lizard housing. Hey, we got a farm. Nice. Good. We also have some random dudes. We're already gonna have a lot of... And it's frogs is the third. That actually hurts a lot. Frogs is our third race. Oh, boy. Because that forces us to use frog housing, which is inefficient. I'm gonna have to have a second hearth this game. Let's see. I need more villagers to begin with, so I'll grab the frog. We'll slap a frog house down right here. It also forces us to make as much brick as possible. Let's see. Survivor bonding could be good. Oh. 60 amber worth of goods for reputation point. But it reduces the amount of reputation I'll get from orders from 10 to 5. Meaning I will have to earn 9 reputation through resolve an amber. Is that worth it? I've never done that before. Could I even produce that much? You know what? I'll try it. Let's do this. So now these orders are only worth half a Queen's Grace. So, all right, we're gonna give this a shot. We're gonna see if I can do it. Let's see. Let's start on those packs of provisions. Have we cleared out? It looks like we've cleared out enough for the trading post. We have, yes. Get that going. Let's get this road in. And then, yeah, let's get new people. Help clear away some of this stuff. I see more clay. I see some leather. Okay. Leather's good. Let's get farm fields going. get that herb garden right. Meow. That herb garden needs to have 2 people on it. So once I get these people in the settlement, we'll be able to do that. What are we getting out of this? A frog and a lizard. I will need a new house. We'll plant 2. Oh, wow. Where am I getting that? Oh, coats. That's right. I got coats from one of the groups. I say one of the groups. 24 frog resolve. Holy cow. Oh, discover 4 glades. That's gonna be done. Install rain engines. Or deliver copper. I haven't even found a copper mine yet. Let's install rain engines. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Zorg. Alright, let's get this started. I need to sell 12 goods to start with, so I've got 10. I could sell 2 ambers worth of clay. Alright, and then what do I get from that? I get some tools. Bricks or planks. I can't get any cloth. That's unfortunate. I can't get anything to produce cloth with either. Oh, I should start looking at my overlaps. I don't have a whole lot here. Well, I'm gonna need the bricks for frog housing. So I'm tempted to grab that. I could also... This is another option. There's nothing here that really jumps out at me. I could get 4 more amber and then buy the small farm. But then I wouldn't be able to complete the amber trade. But that would give me another farm. The grain could be super useful in order to make porridge, because I already have the water for that. You know what? I'm going to do that. So, 5 amber worth of stuff. Oh, I have 4 fabric. I can make the carpenter. Good. Okay, that's fine. I have another patch of clay down here, so that's not a huge loss. So we'll grab that. It doesn't count towards goods sold either. Okay. That's fine. Right now, I'm just trying to get started, so that's fine by me. Alright, so I have 2 different types of farms that I can use. Alright, let me move this over here. Once this area is cleared out, I will be able to move this stonecutter's camp right here to get this clay. How we doing on provision packs? Looks like we just got some that were getting delivered. Okay. So we can start doing trade routes. None of those trade routes are great. Yeah, none of those are really good at all. Alright, let's wait for the next season's trade routes, see if they're any better. Stonecutter's Camp. Let's switch out for a frog. Same thing with Rain Collector. Alright. This is now up, so they're not going to be able to plant this season, but I need to assign them regardless. Okay, and then we need to start cutting into our next small glade. Okay. The coats are helping a ton. That will be the end of the coats, unfortunately. So 7 charges left, okay. So that'll probably run out around storm season. We'll move it over here. Looks like it'll fit perfectly in here. I'm going to prioritize this clay node. That way we can get this path built through here. Like that. We have some bats I could assign. I'll put one there and we'll keep 2 builders. I'd like to get rid of these strider molts so I can put my other farm right here. Because this doesn't cover the whole field. I would need to put it here to cover the whole field. So we need a harvester's camp. We can plot it right there. And we'll get a bat on there. I have 10 pipes. I'll install a couple of those right now. I just need to install one more rain engine, but I need 2 pipes in order to do that. So, what are our trade routes here? Bricks? Yeah, we could do that. We have plenty of clay. I should also cut into this glade while I'm here. this is now empty. So we'll move over here. Frees up. Not a whole lot, actually. Are we full up on provisions? We are. I don't want to start making building material packs yet. Honestly, I don't really want to start packs of crops either. Carpenter. We no longer have enough planks because I built other stuff. But let's slap a carpenter there. Alright. I don't want to get rid of any parts. I do plan on... I have Alchemist Hut. I can make crystallized dew. Yeah. I can do that. Can I make the Alchemist Hut yet? I need more planks, but yeah. Let me move. I'm gonna move the traders. It doesn't need to be on a road, so I can just kind of put it wherever. I put the Alchemist Hut right here. Okay. We need planks. We need planks bad. Next trader is Old Farloaf. He does have building materials, usually, so that could work to our benefit. I don't want to get rid of any parts. Where's my wood camp or wood cap at? Wood cap is at 30. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait till clearance, or not clearance, drizzle. Okay. Another 3 crystallized dew out. Keep the pipes. Yeah, let's do the crystallized dew. That should get us the amber trade. 2 tools. Definitely want that, so I'll grab that. I overbuilt a house, which is perfect fit. Actually, I have room for 2 more, I think. My math is right, yeah. So that's good. Alright, we've got our first herb garden crop going in. So that's good. We'll put someone else in the crude workstation for now. And I am going to prioritize wood here. As nice as it is to have bricks on hand, I need to make sure that I have planks going. Because I need to get the carpenter up and running. And then also get the alchemist hut going. Because from there I can use vegetables, which I can now grow. Clay and water to make crystallized dew. And from there, make pipes and tools. So this is going to be a little nexus of tool making right here. We'll get that. And then this and this. Although I won't have that on all the time. Okay, we got 3 trade routes and amber trade done. Let's see. There's porridge. Yep, I'm taking porridge. And the sooner we can get that online, the better. It's a big building. I'm gonna have to clear out some stuff in order to build it because I don't want it within this radius here. I have to prioritize this for housing since we have frogs. Speaking of which, I need to build another frog house. Okay, the bricks for the alchemist hut are already set aside. That's good. Okay, good. We have a carpenter, which means we no longer need to make bricks here. Or planks. I will start making some pipes, maybe. I need to make at least 2 pipes anyway, so I can get this 3rd rain engine going. I only have enough pipes, or I only have half the pipes I need for that, so I need to grab whatever I can there. See what trade routes I get in clearance. I have 5 builders. Let me put another one of the frogs at each of their best spots. And then yeah, I don't really have anything else. Alright, what orders do we have here? 10 bats with the needs for biscuits fulfilled. Or 14 coats. I'm already at 6 bats. I could probably buy the biscuits for that. Ooh, empathy decisions don't help me. But those packs of provisions would. Oh, shoot. Man, it's already almost been an hour. Uh-oh. Oh, this is using rain engines to get me pipes. Actually, this would be helpful, because that would also get me the blight rot cysts. Yeah, double up on that. And doesn't one of these already use clearance water? This does. Okay. If I'm gonna do that, I need to set up a blight post. Again, this building is huge. I can put it over here. Yeah, there we go. Small Foragers camp is empty up here, so let's move it down here. Boy, this area is crowded. I'm gonna move the fishing hut up here since it's a temporary thing. We'll flip that. Actually, let me rotate There we go. That's better. Much better. Alright, now we have the alchemist hut. And, you know what? This uses clearance water. Old Farloff is here. What does old Farloff have for us? Planks. Crystallized dew. He has things. Boots would be nice. I have a few options there. I got 16 amber to play with. Let's grab the boots. I like that idea. I'll grab like a handful of planks and a handful of dew. Yeah, I think we'll go that route. And then jumping out of this, I'm going to stop the pipe production because I don't necessarily need the pipes right now. Let's get that done. That'll allow us a new building. Forum would be a perfect overlap. Brawling and Luxury covers services for all three of my species. Yeah, let's grab it. We have some oil to spare. So we can make some purging fire with that. Woodcutter. Dang it, I keep doing that down here. Actually, no. We'll put it here. Because I also want to cut into here. So we're going towards 3 different glades right now. Alright, Blight Post is done. Alright, trade routes. That's a lot of oil. Oh, 3 bricks. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'll sell 3 bricks. Sure. It's only 2 amber, but, you know. Sold 29. Okay. That progress is slow. Yeah, let's get some decorations going. There we go. Alright, let's see what we get. Stone and tools. Send some stone. Also vegetables. Yeah, I don't mind sending those. We just got a ton of fish, so... we're good there. Alright. Hey, we got 20 planks. Nice. So we're stocked up on planks. We're working on dew. Ooh, we're down to 7 clay. Oh dear. How are we doing on bricks? We got 10. Okay. It'd be nice to get a brick building sooner rather than later. Oh, hey, cool. That clay node opened up. Good. Let's grab the cookhouse here. I still don't have enough room. I need that tree to be destroyed. Small fishing hut is now idle. And we don't have another place for that right now. So I'm going to move this up here and deactivate it. If one of these nodes has a fishing pond, that would be great. But it's not a guarantee, so... okay, that got cleared out. Let me make the cookhouse here. Cornerstone. Discovering a glade during storm would grant us tools. That's interesting. Or I could get barrels for every 10 planks produced. And I know I'm going to be making a lot of planks this game. I already have a way to make tools, so improvised tools doesn't help me as much if I'm already focusing on that. The over-diligent workers will actually help me, so I'll grab that. Let's see. Leather and stone. Yeah, let's send stone. Let's grab this group here. We'll need to build a frog house and a standard house. Let's get those built. Alright, cookhouse is going up. Let's get a couple lizards in there and get forage ready. Prioritize the water so it's used most efficiently. Same thing over here. There we go. Alright, we've got an abandoned cache, so let's grab that real quick. We got some more clay, perfect. And we've got a salt vein. It's our first mining area. We don't have enough parts. Let's scrap the fishing hut here so I can get those parts back. And then I can get the mine going. Hooray! We need to get some bats on there, so let me take one of the bats on the abandoned cache and move it to the mine as well. Roads. There we go. The salt can be used for our crystallized dew. So we're not constantly using clay for that. We got 8 crystallized dew right now, so it's okay if we put that on pause. I'm also going to switch this to the resin. Let's prioritize resin over herbs for that. Since we're getting resin from cutting down trees, that can work to our benefit. We can send some reeds, but I'm using that to make cloth. Yeah, I think we're good for now. Where are we at with amber sold? 39. We got Sahilda coming. Okay, that's good. Sahilda's always a good one to have. We'll have a decent amount of amber to trade. Yeah, we'll have 20. It's pretty good. Alright, mine is going. Could get an automated mine cart. That would use up all our planks at the moment, though. Not that I'm really using our planks at the moment. I'm not building tools yet. You know what? Let's grab it. Alright, that event was completed. We have 2 idle. Okay. Trade routes. Fabric or fabric? Another leather trade. Oh, we're out of eggs. Let's start doing herbs. In fact, you know what? I'm going to shut off root production. We're not using roots for anything other than, you know, food, but it's not really worth it at the moment, so. Especially since we have porridge creation up and running now. More herbs is going to be better. Alright, stonecutter needs to move again. Move it right there. This has an old herbalist camp. I'd rebuild it if I had the parts. Oh, I do have the parts. Or I could scrap it to get 5 parts. Ooh. Yes. Because then I can just build it. For 3 parts. Yeah, because the normal herbalist camp is 3 parts. And I get 5 parts out of this. That's a net 2-part gain. I either spend 2 parts, or I get 5 parts and spend 3 to rebuild the building to get 2 extra parts. Gee, I wonder which one I should do. That's funny. Yeah, let me send out 2 of the leather, or 10 leather for 2 more amber. The more amber we can have when a trader gets here, the better. Because that counts towards goods traded. Sustaining level 2 with 3 settlements. I'm slowly getting there. Yeah, let's do that. Slowly working my way to that point. I'm a little disappointed that I haven't found another farm yet. I'm not going to be able to subsist on one farm. I need more. Maybe this will have a good-sized farm in it. Can I move this up here now? I can. Okay, good. Because that'll allow me to build a path around here so I can get to this glade easier. Okay. I don't really have anything else that's worth trading at the moment. I'm going to move this down here and this down here. That way they're out of housing. Let me build a second park right here. We'll need to build a garden. Hey, my prayers have been answered. We have a second farm. Good. Ooh. We also have a rain punk drill, which will give us more salt, or we can tear it down for some tools. I don't have the ability to tear it down yet. But, I mean, we do that. We can put our small farm right there. Yeah. That'll get us vegetables and grain. Grain will help our porridge production. We go ahead and get this started. There. Alright, Herbalist Camp has been torn down. That gets us 3 of our 4 glades. I'm going to wait until these trees are gone, because I do want this open area here. Partially because my farm that I want to build needs to go right here. We are full up on fabric and bricks. Alright, good to see. We are not full up on planks, I just don't have enough wood. Do I build another woodcutter? I think I do. I think I need it. Yeah, we'll build another woodcutter. We'll put it here. That will not open up that glade. In fact, I will make sure that this avoids all glades. This is not a glade opening woodcutter. More parts. Yes. I need more houses. There we go. And then I need another frog house too. There we go. Low on fuel. Uh-oh. Oh dear. we at? Ooh, I need to get this mine up and running. I have enough parts for it, so might as well. Alright, Sahilda. I need things. Let's see. Got all sorts of stuff that I could use. Planks. Planks would not be a bad idea. As much as I'd love to buy this right now. It doesn't count towards my traded goods. I grab vegetables. And then not really using plant fibers, so I could trade that. Get that last veggie. And maybe a handful of eggs? Yeah. There we go. Got our first point from that. Ew. Gross. Yeah, education doesn't help frogs. None of these are great. Maybe the tinctury, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of any of these. I might wait until I get some amber and re-roll that. Do that trade route. Because, yeah, that's just not a great combination right there. Yeah, that's just an awful combination. Do you have biscuits? No, you don't have complex foods. I'm at 11 bats, so I need to start thinking about getting biscuits done. She does have flour, though. Doesn't she? Yeah, she does. 750, huh? Trade 3 of these. Yeah. Grab that, and then we'll make some biscuits. Small Forager's camp is empty. And there's no other camp, so let's destroy that camp. Alright, we're full up on planks, that's good. We've got this mine ready to go, so let's get a couple of you in there. I'll get us some coal for fuel. Get our small farm going. That we need 2 people for. Let's get a couple frogs on that one. Housing is covered. Good. We have our purging fires ready. Alright, this one we can... get that. Actually, I'm going to make sure this only does marked trees. Just to make sure we don't accidentally open a glade. That counts against me. Alright, I almost have the amber to re-roll. Oh, and then I can rebuild the small herbalist camp here. And we'll throw a lizard over there. Don't need a ton, just a dude. Fabric, eh. Alright, let's re-roll this. Oh, there's fabric and training gear. Yeah, let's grab the Weaver. Weaver's good. Weaver is very helpful here. Man, really just kind of slot that in right there. That's cool. Alright. Yeah, let's get the Weaver up and running. Let's see. We use crystallized dew for the training gear. You can use any sort of those. I like that. I like that idea. We need to get the forum built now that we've got training gear going. Oh my god. Okay. Let's move you over here. I forgot how big the forum is. This building is huge. Move this house. And I'm putting it within the housing area because it's actually beneficial for our level 3 in camp to become a district. At first, though, I need to get this to level 2, which means I need to build a garden. Let's slot that up here. We'll eventually need to open up this glade. So, we'll get to that. Actually, you know what? Let's do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Let's open that up, and we'll say mark trees only. My cat is so upset she cannot come in my room right now. And it's already 7:30 and I'm not even halfway through this game. We may have to do this in 2 parts. Ooh, a new trader. Nice. Hey, you have coats. Yes. Cool. You have coats and boots. Oh, that's huge. 14 amber worth of stuff. Let's do Do I even have enough to trade for that? Oh man, I may not. Yeah, I really don't. That's unfortunate. I don't want to get rid of any tools or anything. Aw, bummer. That's stinky. Oh well. Came at just the wrong time. Let's see. Oh, I might as well grab the provisioner since it's giving me a second shot at it. I'll slot that in right down here. This has fishing. Geyser, nice. Getting a geyser on here would be really helpful. You have pipes? You don't. Okay. I should start making some pipes. Oh, my weaver's up and running, so I can get rid of my fabric production here. Focus it over here. It's a lot more efficient. I'm going to focus porridge production on grain now that we have a small farm ready to go. Orders. Alright, what do we got? 50 paved roads, that's easy enough to do. I just need the stone for it. The need for brawling fulfilled, yeah. Need to get some dudes over there. Let's wait for the next group of settlers. And we'll work from there. Oh, cool, this got popped open. Flax field, okay. Got some roots. Got another rain punk drill. Oh, that's got tin pipes in it. I'm just gonna grab that real quick. Hey, I got my first Thunderblight shard finally. Good. Alright. So... well, we're already going to be selling goods. Make trade routes faster. Or give us packs of provisions back. Kind of like the make trade routes faster. There we go. Is that retroactive? It's not. Okay. That's fine. No, I'm not getting rid of my part. Where am I at? I'm at 1 with Redgate already. Nice. Paved roads, huh? I need stone. Bats are gonna be fine. I do not want the packs of provisions made here anymore. I will want them made over here. Although right now I don't have the ability to do that because I don't have a builder. We'll have a builder here soon. Don't worry. And I'm planning on just buying the stone that I need for the stone paths. Yeah, let's see. Bats are going to be fine. Already back to normal. Lose all stored fuel, but +1 to wood production. That's not happening. You know what? I'm just going to decline these. None of those are great. Alright, what do we got? Who do we have here? Yeah, like that. No new houses need to be built. We get people. Let's put a frog in the provisioner. And get roots going, or flour going with roots. So, get the roots back up. And then is there anybody else that I could pull for the forum? Not really. There we go. This woodcutter is empty, so let's go with avoid glades. And we'll move you back down here. So you can work on that. Bats are having a grand old time now. They got biscuits, they can fight. Just got more of them. Hmm. 6 bricks for 3 amber? That's a really good deal. 9 bricks for 7 amber is even better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's also get our those fish scales sent out. I like both those. Sother should be here soon. Okay. Cool. Okay, packs of provisions are now able to be taken care of down here. Get a bat down there to help. It'll also help make flour, which will help get us biscuits. prioritize wheat, but still use herbs if we need to. Or, sorry, grain. I keep calling it wheat. It's grain. We were actually full up on rain there. That's neat. I still have not gotten any blight rot cysts. That's funny. Okay. What does Sother have that I can use here? Clay would be useful. Could always use more bricks. He doesn't have any stone. I could get some wine. Get the frogs some wine going. Also get some flour. Well, let me get the clay. I don't mind grabbing the clay. Coats are helpful. Don't need that many, though. That'll work. Alright. That'll work for now. Okay. Could sell some of that clay. I got some leather I could sell, yeah. Do that. Yeah. Might as well. Sell some of my leather. Alright, I'm going to move this woodcutter's camp over here. And start opening up the big glade here. This is the one big glade we're allowed, so. Harvester's camp, we can move over here to get the flax. Let me grab my parks, my garden, and my fountain. That should get us to level 3. Yeah. Good. So I got plenty of clay, so I'll send off that clay. Alright, trade routes are faster now. That's good. You know, I have a decent amount of parts. I can get rid of one. Hard cut to me, you know, 2 hours down the line and I need one part. I'm about to get another reputation, so that's good. We are at level 3. Sweet. Bats are happy. Oh, we got blight rot cysts. Nice. Good, that's done. I was worried that wasn't going to get done for a while. Okay. Tool shop's fine. I'm not really interested in that. Leather worker would be okay. It would get us water skins, which I could use. Could also re-roll. If I re-roll, what would I be looking for is the question. Because we're good on fuel now. We've got tools. I don't have a brick making building. I think that would be the main thing, is getting a place where I can make bricks more efficiently. Sure, let's see what we get. Still nothing. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, oil press. It's actually not terrible. Yeah, let's grab an oil press. That way, if we open this up and it needs, like, consecrating something, we'll have oil. I've never put a cap on oil. Let's do 20. 20 seems good. Oh, wait, that's, I need the production limit. There we go. That's what I meant. I'm surprised I've never had to set that in this playthrough. I guess I don't really use oil that much, huh? Odd. I have 10 pipes now, so that's good. I have pipes. I have pipes for days. This can also make flour, but the provisioner's better at it. I do have paste, though. Oh, I need... Yeah, I don't really have a good base for paste. That's unfortunate. We'll get to the end of this storm, and then I will actually have to cut this short. As don't quite have the time to record this whole session, so... We've got a ton of sea marrow, so I should be using that for approaching fires. Also, I'm producing 2 a pop on those? Where does that come from? Oh. That must have come from the blight rot cyst thing that I did. Nice. I like that. 7 dew and 5 provisions? Whoa. Alright, that's... No. So I can get more from 6 dew and 3 provisions. So, let's do that. I know a terrible deal when I see one. I only have 6 stone to make paved road with. I think I may have made a mistake by doing the paved road. Weaver, that's what makes training gear. Get someone else over there to make some training gear. And then build up more road. I need more of a road network. Alright. On that note, I'm going to have to save here because I've run out of time in this morning to finish the settlement. So we're about halfway through. We're almost exactly halfway on both bars. That's funny. But yeah, next time we will pick up from this spot and we'll continue that settlement and see if we can succeed. All right. We're back for part 2-ish. Just gonna attach this to the last recording, so this is all one big video. That way, the whole settlement can be watched at once. But yeah. Still trying to get through with only one large glade. 16 reeds for 7 amber ain't terrible. What's this one for? This is first on as well? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and not mark that one. This one is doing marked trees only, right? Yeah, okay. Good. Uh-oh. We're low on food. It's a lot of leather. Yeah, I'll take that leather, actually. I need another frog house. Darn it. That's okay, I can line them up here. And then I am going to get rid of this spot here. Let's see. The only thing I don't have any of is the smokehouse. The jerky would work for the lizards. I'm not a huge fan of any of these. I mean, another place to make paste wouldn't be a terrible idea, but I don't have any use for scrolls. Could also get the tool shop. There's a boost to everything that's in there. The only thing is the benefit of having the carpenter is that the lumber doesn't have to move in order to use it for tools. Also, I don't really have meat production in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, that's a tough one. Let's go with the smokehouse. I may not end up building it, but we'll see. It's weird picking a building and being like, I don't know if I'm gonna build this or not, but yeah, we'll find out. I can use insects, but I don't have a good place for insects either. So, yeah, I'm just kind of idling at the moment, unfortunately. Although I am out of food. I'm not just low on food. think I grew a little big. I'm going to set these to constant delivery because I want to make sure that food is always available. Oh, I need houses. I deleted that section of road and then I didn't build the houses that I needed. I've already got red gate at level 2. I don't need to do more red gate. Okay. Blood flower. Okay. Rainpunk Foundry allows me to build parts in Wildfire. I don't think I necessarily need that. How am I doing on parts? Oh, those are size 2. Okay. At 8. I think I'm fine there. Yeah, let me salvage. And then we'll get a farm field going. We'll put both types of farms on it. Need to send this to the Citadel for sure. Okay. And let's just avoid glades. There we go. Okay. We are managing. It's a bit sketch, but we are managing. I'm going to grab these vegetables here as well. Let's see what our trade routes are. We have a coal route for first on. Crystallized dew route. And a clay route for red gate. Again, red gate I don't necessarily need. I have a lot of burnables. I could just do that and get first down to level 2. I'll do that. Yeah, I've got 31 sea marrow. I'm good there. Salvage will give us a little bump in food, so that's good. Oh, right. Hostility 4, the insatiable hunger. That's what caused the dramatic drop in food. We'll have one more blood flower pop. Oh, the need for brawling is fulfilled. I need them to be able to brawl. Ah, that was quick. Alright, I've got 2 at level 2 now. I need to get a 3rd. Yeah, let's do that for Bleak Nest. And we have 11 stone. I need to get more in order to make those stone paths. Okay. Let's cut out this area here. Another blood flower. I need to pull from somewhere. There we go. Alright, this is done. Good. Hey, Bliss. Boy, is it good to see you. Though you don't really have anything useful. You have no food. Oh, no. You do have training gear, though. And I do need that. So, I'm going to do that so I can get brawling done. So that's cool. Thank you for that. As for everything else, what are we looking at here? Oh, I need to trade 6 more. I mean, I could just do boots. We've got the forum. I could get some wine. Don't really need much else. But that'll at least get me a little closer to the end of the game. A third farm type. Let's re-roll that. None of that is super useful. Kind of leaning pantry here. Pack of trade goods is fine. But like I think, yeah, oil is the only one of these that I'm readily making and would probably be willing to give up. Scrolls aren't really useful for me, and I already have a carpenter, so I don't really need the lumber mill. Supplier is kind of the same issue. I don't really have much. I mean, the water skins would be nice to have, but yeah, the flour and the planks are just kind of especially since the planks would be the same grade in the supplier. The pantry would be another source of porridge, and then I could also make pies. Plus, I could start making luxury goods that I don't need and putting them into packs to sell. Well, I already have that through the carpenter, actually, so I don't necessarily need that. This would literally just be so I can make pies and more porridge. So yeah, I'll pick that up. We're already having problems with food, so having multiple ways to make food would be a good way to get things done. Yeah, we've got starving now. One, two, one. There we go. Once again, prioritize. Bleak Nest. We do have a good chunk of sea marrow, so I could trade some of it. We need to get that to 20. If I trade half my sea marrow, that's 15. And then, yeah, that works. Let's do that. That'll get us our good friends finished. Oh shoot, I just realized the housing situation is also a problem. There. That'll at least help a bit. Everybody should be resilient enough for me to survive this. I still have the bat in my hearth, right? Yeah. Doesn't quite stave off starvation, but it'll at least help a little bit. I'm gonna lose a bat here. Yeah. It was just a scout, so... Oh wait, it was a scout. Oh. Okay, it was... Scout for... Ooh. One of them died from starvation, I assume. Yikes. Okay. I did get a thunder shard, so let's see what we get here. I have 20 lizards, so this would be 4. +1 to porridge production wouldn't be bad. Yeah, let me do that. Ah, dang it. There we go. That'll work. Ooh. Yeah, more stuff from farms, please.
Little bit.
Let's go with less people, more food. At least get some food going. Okay, frog house and these houses should cover me once they're built. How's that trade route going? Trade routes are going. New trade routes. Bricks isn't terrible. I need the flour. Oh, they were collecting the amber from here. Okay. Is the carpenter even making tools? It is not. That needs to be corrected. Sorry, my cat is in the middle of my desk here. I need you to move. That's why I keep hitting my microphone as I'm trying to avoid hitting her. There we go. Frogs are taking off now. That'll help a lot. Okay. Yeah, let's hold off on that. What do I get from this anyway? Amber and more villagers. Yeah, nice. I do need the stone for paved roads at some point. This will be more villagers. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Boots, water skins, and amber. That will actually help a lot. Nice. Cool. Got 4 left. Yeah, we're doing good on resin. We're doing pretty alright, all things considered. Yeah, now we can start recovering. We have a bunch of food that we're getting from all this. I'd like to get the large trapper's camp if I can to get all these eggs, but not necessary. Let me get this fish pond going at least. There we go. Trying to find a spot for the fishing hut, jeez. Let's not use bait. I almost never use bait now that I think about it. Maybe I should start. It's a large fishing hut. Coats, water skins, and packs of building materials. It's actually not a terrible combination. The coats are useful for the bats. Can't eat the coats, though. Oh, I could finally get bricks. Or I could re-roll. Yeah, let me re-roll. I have enough amber to re-roll. That also didn't really help. Try it again. Ah, bummer. One more reroll. I have so much I can afford to. Well, okay, we're back to... This was the original set, basically. Yeah, I'll take the clothier, fine. Dang. I was really hoping to get the trapper's camp, but what are you gonna do? Oh, lizards are up. Nice. Go ahead and get the smokehouse going too. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let me sell some bricks. And also sell some of white water skins. I'm not really using them. There we go. Pipes wouldn't be bad. So I'm not really using those. Getting a decent amount of reputation now, so that's good. That's a provisioner. Okay, provisioner looks fine. Let's see, leather, and let's use salt for that. Resin here, and leather. Or actually, no, I can use the fabric for that. I've got enough fabric. Okay. Oh, we want lizards over here. Oh, harvester's camp is empty. Okay. Let's move you over here and deactivate. Let's see. I need lizards on this. So let's take the ones off the clothier. Let's put these two in the clothier. And let's slap a couple of you there. Yeah, I mean, might as well make some pottery too. Yeah, I don't have anything for the jerky. Alright, pipes. Getting those coats out. anything to turn into paste yet. I will have fish, but right now it's just kind of lingering. Could make some packs of luxury goods. Might as well, right? And then put these on constant delivery. And let me destroy this harvester camp. Okay, I can make the other farm over here. Let's do an herb garden. There we go. Oh, bats are gaining resolve now. Nice. No, I need the grain. Well, we're harvesting now. Yeah, I'll send it for the money. Why not? How are we doing on our trade route stuff? Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Need about... Okay, so once that route's done, I'll have another rep point from that. I mean, we're getting there. I'm gonna put this down here and just tell them to fell all trees in the area. Am I even making tools at the moment? I only have one guy over here, so no. Almost done with the clearance water usage. That has been a long project. Copper ore. Yeah, copper ore is a good one to sell because I haven't been using it. Trade hub just got bumped. Good. So yeah, once I get power of clearance, I'm done. I think, yeah, that would be a win. Boy, this has been a mess, hasn't it? What an absolutely weird settlement. We were doing so well, and then the insatiable hunger kicked in, and our food situation got real bad real fast. But it looks like we're gonna make it. I got decently lucky, I'll be honest. Finding both of these farm patches fairly early on helped a lot. So, definitely benefited from that. This salt mine has been doing a lot of work, too. I am not going to claim these newcomers. I do not need the people. When's our next trading post trader going to be here? Minute 14. trade basically a full 60 ambers worth. Yeah, we're good. I think. Let me check. We've got 54 amber. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, this is entirely doable when the trader gets here. In fact, boop. I'll speed him up just a smidge. Well, alright. Oh, that's more than enough to trade. It literally does not matter. There it is. Hooray! 20 trade routes, wow. And I've reached 5,000 amber traded. Both very impressive totals. At least to me. Alright, cool. So, rest of the cycle, I get 10 tools and 20 stone at the start. So that's nice. Stormbird egg. That's a different world event. That's interesting. We'll have to see what that is next time. I'm not going to poke at it now. I am going to do my upgrades and stuff this time around, though. Okay, so treasure chest. Neat. And then embarkation bonus royal permit. I don't know what that does. Huh. Alright, let's look at upgrades. I only have enough stockpiles to do one upgrade. Let's see. I'm getting to the point where I may have to increase the difficulty level to upgrade more. So, all the available upgrades we've got. We can get the Fox House. Gain more resources when you finish a settlement. That would be nice. Get a Commons expansion. Where that basically service needs are always available to me. But they don't get as much of a resolve bonus. That could be useful. Timed orders, they're time-sensitive orders, basically. It's like you have to pick them when they show up if you want them, but they're worth more rewards if you can complete them. Get some building materials at the beginning of a settlement. Or more trade routes. Or more points. More embark points. Honestly, I think I'm going to take the commons here. Yeah, I think that's going to be most beneficial. So, yeah, that'll work. Alright, and then next time, it looks like we're going to have to do that Stormbird egg. We could also do the Statue of the Forefathers. But I think this Stormbird egg is going to be more interesting. We still have to get 6 more seal fragments, so definitely need to do at least 1 more settlement, maybe even 2. So I could still end up doing the Statue of the Forefathers later, but until then, I will see you whenever.